Back in Olympic Stadium in Berlin, one event remains. A special 4x100-meter relay featuring some local club teams from here in Berlin and the Dream Team, the four fastest men of all time over 100 meters running together. The world and American record for the distance, 37.40 seconds, set twice by teams from the United States, once at the 92 Olympic Games, once at the 1993 World Championships. On the track, Donovan Bailey will lead off for the Dream Team. He will be running with Leroy Burrell, Frank Fredericks, and Carl Lewis. That man right there saying his farewell to international track and field here in Berlin. Earlier this week, Larry Rawson spoke with him.
What I miss most, no question, is the competition, especially with my teammates. I mean, I had the most fun running relays with Leroy, Floyd, and Mike. And I'll miss that the most, believe it or not. And then secondly, I think I'll miss just the camaraderie you have in the competition. I mean, I enjoyed big meets. It got to where the last few years the smaller meets were not as interesting because, you know, I've been to so many of them. But I always loved the great meets like the Olympics and the majors.
Well, controversial to the end, Carl Lewis made some pointed comments about the status of the drug culture in American track and field that made all of the papers here in Europe, comparing the United States to the East German machine of the 60s and 70s.
And I totally disagree, Bob. You know, there may be some problems in the U.S. as there are in other countries, but I don't think it's any worse, and I think Carl was way out of line.
Well, he'll have the opportunity to explain himself back in the United States, but right now this is all about fun. A 4x100-meter relay featuring the Dream Team 2, the four fastest men of all time over 100 meters. Donovan Bailey, the world record holder and Olympic champion, to lead off for Leroy Burrell, the American record holder, Frank Fredericks, and Carl Lewis to anchor.
There's Donovan checking his block. This is a fun thing. We should also say if they run a great time, that's fine. But this is more of a celebratory thing with Carl anchoring the three others who have run as fast or faster than he has. And we've got a couple of good teams that can pass the baton well. Last year, if you happen to be with us for the Golden Four, we did the same thing. There was another relay celebration here, and another team other than Dream Team 1 almost snatched the victory. So don't go away. It turned into be a fun festival by the time it was over. Carl running the anchor for the last time in Europe.
The Dream Team 2 will be in lane 4 with an All-American team in lane 5. And they are away. Out in lane number 4. Donovan Bailey of Canada giving his team a good lead. He will hand off to Leroy Burrell. They're on the backstretch.
Some of the teams on the outside running real well outside of Dream Team. That's the American team running well.
Oh, tough handoff there from Leroy Burrell to Frank Fredericks, and look at Fredericks run the turn. He will hand off to Carl wearing the white bandana, and the crowd of more than 50,000 will come to its feet for the 9-time Olympic gold medalist bidding farewell. Carl Lewis wins his final race in Berlin.
You know, he ran that stretch well on his outside. He had some competition. I mean, it was really a very fine leg that he ran unofficially for his last 100 meters with a running start, 9.4 seconds. Let's put that in perspective. At the Olympics, Donovan Bailey ran 8.85 seconds. So, you know, still a very fine leg here on a track not quite as fast as the Olympics, I might add as well. This team ran 38.24 seconds. If they got under 38 seconds, they probably would have been among the top 25, approximately top 30 relay teams of all time. So it was a good run for a team that didn't practice.
Final results of the Dream 4x100 relay. Dream Team 2, Bailey, Burrell, Fredericks, and Lewis tops the American squad. Kareem Street Thompson, Vincent Henderson, Rashawn Griffin, and Bruni Surin from Canada.